5 seconds, dead battery out, fresh one in, and you're back. Most display smart glasses die after just a couple of hours of heavy use. INMO tried to fix that, and honestly, they did. But after a week with the Go3, I found something else. Something smart glasses absolutely have to get right. And the Go3 doesn't quite get it right. I'm the non-tech guy. Let's get into it. First impression. These glasses actually look like glasses. 53 grams, 8mm temples, 4 frame styles. I wore them everywhere for a week. Coffee shops, meetings, walking around, nobody noticed. And that's the first test for anything you put on your face. The Go3 passes it. The display is also surprisingly bright. Binocular, both eyes, green monochrome, readable even in direct sunlight. Quick note before we go further. I'm reviewing a Chinese unit running the global firmware. Most of what I found applies to the international release, but I'll flag anything that might differ. Now, one thing I noticed immediately that I haven't seen anyone else mention, that blue-purple shimmer in the lens. That's the waveguide projecting the display into your eyes. Other display glasses have something similar too, but on the Go3, it's just more pronounced. I found it quite distracting, not just a minor inconvenience. Now, here's where things get interesting. INMO makes a very specific claim about these glasses. They call their optical system IMAR. Display completely private, no light leak, only you can see it. They literally use the phrase social security on their product page. So I tested that. Left side, what I think I look like. Right side, what everyone else sees. Here's the context. My biggest complaint with Rokid's display glasses, which are otherwise quite good, is the visible green glow. The Even Reality's G2 has some light leak too, but only at certain angles. The Go3, it's worse than both. Both lenses active, more surface area, more glow. In a meeting, a restaurant, a conversation, people can see your display is on. The privacy claim did not hold up on my unit. That's the biggest issue. But there are a few others worth knowing. The AI. INMO markets voice activation as a headline feature, and this one took me a while to figure out. The documented English wake word, "Hey INMO," didn't work for me at all, despite the global firmware and software. The original Chinese wake word worked maybe 60% of the time, even with the display awake, which suggests the voice system underneath hasn't been fully localized yet. It also worked better when the phone was closer to my mouth, so my guess is wake detection may be relying more on the phone mic than the glasses themselves. When it does respond, the settings are actually more sophisticated than you'd expect. You can swap between AI engines like DeepSeek and Qwen and choose faster responses or deeper reasoning modes. That's unusual flexibility for smart glasses. Most consumer wearables lock you into whatever AI the manufacturer chooses. The problem is the experience still feels early. Responses are slow, some answers seem pretty limited, and each question resets the conversation. So it behaves more like voice search than a true assistant. Next, the trackpad. Those 8mm arms are impressive design, but fitting a touch control onto that sliver means it mistriggers constantly. The phone app has a virtual touchpad that works better, but reaching for your phone to control your glasses defeats part of the point. Navigation. INMO advertises Here Maps turn by turn in the lens. I could not get it working on my unit at all. This may be a firmware issue or staged rollout. I've reached out to INMO and will update the description when I hear back. The teleprompter. Great idea. Load a script, read from the lens, nobody knows. But on my unit, autoscroll ran on a fixed timer, not following my voice. Without the smart ring, you're scrolling manually. And since the display leaks outward, the person you're presenting to can see your script glowing in your lenses. Now, the other side, because there are real reasons this product exists. First, the battery swap. Rokid glasses get about 6 to 7 hours on a fixed battery. The Even Reality's G2 can last close to 2 days with lighter use. So the Go3's 3 hours per battery sounds worse on paper. But the swap changes the equation. With fixed batteries, when they die, you're done. No charger nearby, you're wearing an expensive prop. With the Go3, you carry a spare. Dead battery out, fresh one in, 5 seconds. The second reason these exist is translation. As an example, both the Go3 and the Meta Ray-Ban display show translation as text in the lens. But Meta only supports 4 languages at the moment. The Go3 supports 78 source languages into 98 target languages. For real-world global travel, that difference matters. The limitation is space, 2 lines at a time. Fast speakers will outrun it. At normal pace, it works really well. Offline translation works too. I tested Spanish with Wi-Fi fully off and it held up. The app is also more flexible than I expected. You can plug in third-party translation engines like Google Translate. Now the camera. The Go3 shoots in landscape, while a device like the Meta Ray-Ban display shoots in portrait, which is immediately more social media friendly. But beyond the orientation, the quality gap is noticeable. The Go3 footage looks duller and less sharp. It's fine for documenting a moment, but it's not in the same league as other glasses in this category. Now, one honest note on audio quality. The speakers sound noticeably robotic. AI responses, translated speech, and spoken captions all sound less natural than Meta Ray-Ban or Rokid. If audio quality matters to you, that's worth knowing going in. So who should buy the Go3? You travel internationally, translation is your main use case, and battery reliability has burned you before, that's the person this was built for. For everyone else, look at alternatives like Rokid or even Realities first, or wait to see how the international release evolves. I'm the non-tech guy. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.